Okay, so tell me a little bit about how and when you got into cubes.
So I started back in the 80s as a kid when they first came out, but I had some coworkers who showed me you can solve them. You can find the instructions on the internet, so I started playing with them about 10 so years ago.
Okay, so how many cubes do you have now?
Well, I have a lot, but I have different sizes. So I have the one that everyone's familiar with, and I have this one. This is the next size up, 4.
Okay.
Let's see here. Here's 5.
Okay.
And then let's see, we got 6.
Okay, 6 by 6, yeah.
We got, let's see here, we got 7.
Okay, 7 by 7.
Finally, let's see. Biggest one I have is 8.
Okay.
So this is really good for like airplanes.
So can you solve all of them?
Yes.
And what is, so the small one, the 3 by 3, how fast can you solve it?
45 seconds.
And how long does it take you to solve the big one?
The biggest one takes me about 45 minutes.
Okay, so while you're solving, so why don't you solve a small one for us? And while you're solving it, tell me a little bit about how you use them on the bus. I mean, obviously you use them to pass the time, but
Exactly.
you also use them sort of, you use the bus ride as sort of like a way to manage the timing of the cubing.
Certain bus rides take a certain amount of time, so I picked one that the cube is going to take about the same time as the bus. And that changes over time because as you get better at solving these, then you can solve bigger cubes. So that's what would happen. Is I started solving these 3 by 3s, which are pretty easy. I'm not solving them really fast because I'm talking. And then pretty soon that got pretty easy, and I could solve it several times on a bus ride. So I moved up to the 4, and then I couldn't solve it on a whole bus ride. I would finish, and then pretty soon I could. And then I could.
So you could tell you were getting better when you'd solve it fast, and like before the bus ride was over.
Yep, and then I would say, well, I better get the next cube up, so I would go get the 5. And then pretty soon I could solve the 5 on a single bus ride, and then go get the 6. And so right now I don't think I have it, and then now I can solve that on a single bus ride. And
What's the one that the highest one up you could solve on one bus ride? Well, it depends on the length of the bus ride.
I solved the 7 on like a bus ride that's somewhere around 15 minutes.
Okay.
So depending on how how it goes, I might get it in 15 minutes, but that's usually a rarity for me. I'm more like 18 minutes on that one. So if there's a traffic jam, then I might get lucky. Right now, reliably, all my bus rides are generally 10 minutes or less, and so I can solve the 6 by 6.
So one thing I notice when I'm on the bus with you and you're trying to solve one of those is that it attracts a lot of attention, and people want to make conversation with you about your cubes. Do you find that it helps you interact with people, or mostly people just watch you and don't ask you about it?
I don't really notice people watching me, so maybe they are, and it depends on the bus. On the city buses, people are more conversational, and the ones going on the freeway, people don't really say very much. Commuter buses early in the morning or coming home from work, so I don't really get that much of a discussion at that time of day. But every now and then you do meet people that way.
So, is there anything else you want to tell me about cubes before we sign off?
Yes, you can learn how to solve them on the internet. And also figure out your own tricks. I've come up with my own little tricks I haven't seen anyone else do. Always figure some stuff out yourself, and it's okay to go look on the internet. I only looked for the 3 by 3 and the 4 by 4. The rest of them I figured them out myself.
Okay, well thank you.